Young and restless, Jordan and Ian have made it evident that they plan to take revenge on Claire and Mariah if they do not show appropriate remorse for leaving them and aligning themselves with the Newman family. Considering that practically every scene lately emphasizes how much Claire enjoys her new life, it's inevitable that Jordan will choose to punish Claire for her betrayal. What could be a better way to achieve this than by breaking her heart? It doesn't require rocket science to understand that the most effective way to hurt Claire would be to target either her new family or her new love. But who will she choose as her target? Well, it might not matter, as the result is probably going to be the same regardless. What do we mean by this? Continue reading. Claire's new relationship with Kyle is developing into a full-fledged love story. Jordan is already aware of the warm new romance and might decide that her great niece must witness him die as a form of retribution for abandoning her. Young Harrison was an easy target in Jordan's last malevolent episode, but Kyle will prove to be much harder to break down. That said, we don't think for a second that she wouldn't give it her best, attempt. Also at risk is Claire's mother, Victoria. In Jordan's warped perspective, she raised Claire, so the young woman's decision to reject her along with her teachings in favor of welcoming her biological mother and celebrating her place in the Newman family is the utmost betrayal. What better way to punish Claire than to remove her from her mother forever? Victoria's death would shatter Claire and devastate the Newmans. Talk about killing two birds with one stone. The fundamental point, though, is that Kyle is an Abbott, and Victoria is a Newman. Neither of these main characters is likely to be departing from this world anytime soon. However, there is someone Claire cares for who is, let's say, more disposable. That individual would be Claire's father, Cole. Given that Jordan's entire agenda ostensibly centers around avenging her sister Eve's demise, it doesn't seem logical that she would go after her nephew, but we're sure the crazy woman could devise a way to justify it. Perhaps she'd convince herself that Claire left her no option but to send Cole to his grave, and that she's reuniting her deceased sister with her son. She certainly didn't hesitate to lure him to her home and drug him when this entire nightmare began. It's also a possibility that Cole will become a victim of Jordan targeting Victoria or Kyle. If he steps in to play the hero, as Cole often does, he might end up taking a bullet and facing a tragic yet noble end. Either way, we suspect that Jordan's unavoidable revenge plan involving Claire indicates that Cole is on borrowed time. Victor letting go of his resentment and accepting Victoria's former partner was a troubling sign. Experienced young and restless viewers and soaps readers are well aware of this pattern. The most dispensable character is usually the one who departs. Some might even argue that the author-turned-Oxford educator should leave since his rekindled relationship with Victoria is not particularly captivating the small screen.